So here we have the Fiat 500 1.2 lounge 3-door on an 11 plate. I'm going to show you around the outside of the car first of all, and then we'll hop in and I'll run through a few controls on the inside. You'll notice from the outside it's 3 doors, as I mentioned, with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. I'm sure, as you can tell from the outside of the car, the boot won't be massive, but actually when you open it up it's surprisingly big and has a 50-50 split folding rear seat as well. So we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through some controls. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see it's in fantastic condition, particularly for a 6-year-old car. Just before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, the seats are in fantastic condition, as is the dash area, and there's plenty to run through, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. The speedometer is on the outer ring, followed by the rev counter, and then you've got the trip computer in the middle that also houses the fuel gauge and oil temperature gauge. You'll see this car has done 25,113 miles, so very, very low mileage. If we back out to the steering wheel, we've got stereo controls on both the right and left hand sides of the steering wheel, and the main stereo unit is over in the centre here. So we've got AM, FM radio and a CD player, as you can see. This car's also got auxiliary and USB input as well, so there's a lot of different ways of listening to music. Just beneath that we've got the city button, so that'll make the steering extra light for parking, hazard warning lights and your rear fog lights, followed by your air conditioning. So temperature with this dial, fan speed here, whether the air is coming from the outside of the car or you're closing off the vents to recirculate the air that's in the car, and then the direction of the airflow just here. And to turn the air conditioning on, simply push that dial in and it's on now, or turn it off again. Beneath that, we've got the 5-speed manual gearbox, the electric windows for passenger and driver side, and down the bottom here we've got a 12-volt charging socket, the auxiliary socket, and then the USB socket underneath this little slider just here. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.